5 princesses in one seating. Hey everyone, Dan and Leslie back for another Disney dining review.
All right, so this is going to be a big one today. We were lucky enough to snag.
It was skill. It was all skill.
Pure skill. Akershus reservations, which I'm going to ask there because I've heard it pronounced Akershus and Akershus. So I don't really know what the proper way is. Anyway, I'm not also going to be able to pronounce anything on this menu. I am excited to see what princesses are present.
This just recently reopened over 2.5 years later after the COVID shutdowns. It was a cooling station, like an aid station for a while.
This is a family style dining experience. They currently are only open for dinner, so there's no lunch or breakfast options at this time, but the dinner menu right now is $63 per adult and $41 per child, plus tax and tip.
That's not cheap.
It is not cheap. It is the first princess, like face character, true like dining experience to return. Cinderella's royal table is open, but you just get to meet Cinderella, and that is like prior to your meal.
I guess
so it's
technically with Artist Point, Snow White does come to your table. So
I guess that's true. That is true, yes.
But yeah, this is the first one where like there should be a bunch of princesses, 3 I think, walking around.
Yeah.
And I've heard the princesses are different, so we'll see. I've heard Aurora, I've heard Snow White, I've heard...
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see. We'll see what's going on. We've never been here before, so I'm pretty excited. Not so excited about the price tag. It is in Norway, in the Epcot World Showcase. So we'll see how well it is. I mean, you know how we feel about eating in Epcot. There's so many great places to eat. Like, it has to be next level to demand this kind of price. I get it. It is a character meal, so that automatically puts a premium. I have nothing to compare it to. I have no preconceived anything. Like, I've heard it was good 3 years ago, but we've never been.
So the menu actually looks really tasty. I'm going to read the English version of the names as
Come
opposed
on,
to...
that's not fun for anyone.
There is a field greens salad with lingonberry vinaigrette, but there are like Norwegian meatballs, there's grilled salmon, there is Norwegian chicken and dumplings. So there's definitely a variety of different options to eat.
All right, well, we are almost late. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Let's go.
We are at Akershus. We've asked 2 Norwegian people, and that is how they both pronounced it. Akershus. It's almost like the R is silent. It kind of just rolls right in. So we got our drinks. Most of the specialty cocktails here are frozen, and we just got rained on a little bit, and so I'm a little chilly, and I didn't want frozen. Dan got the Blue Viking that has all kinds of different alcohol in it, and some blue curacao. It says it will tame even the mightiest of Norse god thirst. I got a hard cider that is strawberry lime. This is actually brewed in Sweden. That is very good. Strawberry lime, yummy.
Blue Viking, which has a lot of different kinds of alcohol in it. It's okay, that'll wake you up. All right, then they brought out the traditional potato bread with this cinnamon butter stuff that you unroll this, put this on, and supposedly it's pretty good. It's good. I think I need more cinnamon stuff in there because I mainly taste just like potato bread, so it's pretty much like a tortilla with like a cinnamon sugar butter that you roll in there.
Some of the salad. It's like whatever it is, it's not too overly sweet. It's got enough of like a savory kick to it. I really like that flavor a lot. That's good. The princesses are getting ready to come out because they just had this like joyful celebration music start, and that's what they apparently do before the princesses start coming.
Hopefully looking for a good book too.
Yes, always.
So of course a good fairy tale. Would you like to take a lunch together?
main course has arrived. We got a Norwegian take on chicken and dumplings, which looks actually pretty good. Raised cabbage, mac and cheese, a salmon with some sort of salmon glaze butter thing on it, on green beans, and then a meatball over potatoes.
Let's try some of this. So I'm first gonna try the chicken and dumplings. The dumplings are nice. The chicken is cooked well. There's good flavor, but it's like it's missing some kind of seasoning or something to it. I really like that meatball with the mashed potatoes. I think that might be my favorite part so far. When I cut the salmon, it looked very dry, and it is.
You could go dancing with Prince Philip.
Oh, that would be lovely. That would be lovely.
I could have the fairies make you a dress.
Oh, what color better? Purple.
Oh, that's fun.
By far the best thing was the meatballs, and if you cut up a meatball and eat it with the potatoes and the cabbage, it's actually quite good. The salmon was overdone, not great at all. The mac and cheese and the chicken dumplings, kind of on the fence about. It was very mediocre, but the meatballs were pretty legit.
We'll have to take you to Aurora next time.
Oh, I would love that.
I'll let Carpet know that you're coming to join us. He loves boat rides. He sticks his head out the side, his ears flap in the wind. Slobber does get everywhere, so make sure you don't stand behind him, okay?
No grumpies over here.
No grumpies. Maybe some sleepies.
Oh, that's quite understandable. My sleepy takes naps everywhere he goes, especially in the diamond mine.
Dessert has arrived. We are going to try the rice cream with strawberry sauce and then the chocolate log with lingonberry cream, which apparently lingonberry is very popular in Norway. So let me just try the rice cream with strawberry sauce, which she said was her favorite. It almost tastes like a very light kind of whipped cream with just like a strawberry sauce that you would drizzle over ice cream, but it has like chunks in it from the rice, so I don't really dig the chunks, but the rest of it's good. That one's pretty tasty.
Let's try the chocolate roulade. That's definitely the winner. All right, we are gonna wrap this up at home, so we'll give you all of our thoughts then.
Okay, let's do this. Let's just jump right in. Like, this is the most exciting thing about this place is that you can see 5, not 10, 5 princesses in one seating.
But first, if you're looking to plan your next magical vacation, please reach out to us over at fantasticalvacations.com. We can help you with any Disney destination, Universal, cruise lines, and all-inclusive resorts. All right, so yeah, I love the princesses. So we got this little princess signature card, which I kind of love that they're still doing this, even though they are also signing autographs. But the card has on it 8 princesses. So it has Ariel, Princess Tiana, Snow White, Princess Aurora, Mulan, Belle, Cinderella, and Princess Jasmine. And so those are the ones that will rotate through. This evening there were 5 that we got to see.
I don't know if there's always gonna be 5.
I don't know
but
either.
There was 5 tonight.
It was really cool.
All right, let's jump right in. Ambiance and theming. This is really well done. We've never been inside this, but it feels like you are inside of a castle. They still have the whole buffet set up, although they're not using it right now. It is family style being brought to the table, which I actually enjoyed.
I really enjoyed it as well. There's like separate different rooms. So I think it would be really challenging with a buffet to, if you're in some other room getting your food, you wouldn't really know if the princess was getting close to your table or not. I really enjoyed the family style. I loved all of the little touches of like kind of just feeling like you were in this Norwegian castle inside. Like I don't know. It was very well done.
It was cool. I didn't like the inside quite as much as Be Our Guest or Cinderella's royal table. However, the 5 princesses push this way above those, well, not way above, but definitely above those 2, just because they're 5 princesses that come to your table, interact with you, take pictures, all of that. So yeah, I think this is, for ambiance and theming, that alone makes this better than either Cinderella's royal table or Be Our Guest, the other 2 places you're gonna eat in a castle.
Yeah, it was really cool. So we gave it a 4.5.
Service was actually really good. So everyone that we spoke to was from Norway. Our waitress was from Oslo. The guy that we checked in with, actually, at first he said, because we got there a little early, we got there almost half an hour early. we decided to go ahead and check in. I was gonna get some shots and stuff before we set out, and the guy said, sorry, you can't check in until it's 5 minutes beforehand. And we're like, okay, I guess we'll walk around in the rain. But anyway, he got us right in. He was like, you know what, let me try something, and they got us in like 10 minutes. So that was fabulous, and our waitress was great.
Yeah. So she explained everything that she brought out to us, and she always got really excited about the things that were her favorites and made sure to point those out. I just really enjoyed her. She was very attentive, and for, a lot of times, like if you have a family style dining, they may not be quite as attentive, and she did fantastic.
Doppelganger.
Stop it.
Ariel walks up to meet us, and Leslie is trying to establish a rapport with Ariel, and asks about something about combing hair and saying, yeah, you have to get your doppelganger.
And she goes, oh yeah, my dinglehopper. And I was like, oh my gosh, yes, your dinglehopper.
The service was very, very good. We gave it a 4.
To be fair, doppelganger and dinglehopper are very close in verbiage. We did ask several of the Norwegians how to say the name of the restaurant. And
Akershus.
Akershus. Akershus. The R and the sh kind of go together. And then
the N
is hus, as in house. Hus. Apparently there is like one other person from a different region that said it a little differently. So if you think that is not how you say Akershus, maybe you've heard of it from somebody from a different region.
Different dialect or something.
Yeah.
Drinks, like...
This was the downfall.
Yeah. We gave drinks a 1. Like, you got a Swedish cider, which was fine, but we can't rate it on that because it's a canned beverage from Sweden.
This guy got the Blue Viking that had a lot of alcohol in it, and really that's what you tasted.
You only tasted alcohol.
Like, there was no flavor to it, which was interesting.
Honestly, like, maybe you can go and get one of the other Norwegian cocktails, and they're much better, but the Norwegian cocktail that I got, we both tried, not good at all. And that's unfortunate because that does drag down this score. Anyway, let's just go to food.
All right, so food was pretty good. There were definitely some highlights and then definitely some things that I could have passed on. The meatballs were really, really tasty with the mashed potatoes and the braised cabbage.
It was good.
All of that, like, kind of all together was really tasty. I actually kind of enjoyed the chicken and dumplings as well. Everything needed just a little bit of something, I feel like. A little extra spice or flavoring or something, but
not the meatballs. The meatballs were good.
Yeah, and really the only thing on the plate that I was like, I took one bite and I didn't have any else of it was the salmon. It was just really, really overcooked. It was extremely dry.
It's very easy to overcook salmon when you're cooking it in bulk, and they did, and it was not good. All that to say, we gave food a 3.5. It was better than average, but the salmon drug it down a little bit, and we didn't get to choose what they were delivering. It's all the same meal. Yeah. We could have asked for more. This is all you care to enjoy. We did not. They delivered enough, and so we ended with that. The desserts were... One dessert was just not our taste, but it was
tasty.
The flavor was good, but the texture was not for us. But that chocolate log thing, what do they call it?
Chocolate roulade with lingonberry cream.
Yeah, but it was a log. It was one of those rolled logs thing. Anyway, very good. 3.5. All of that added together is a 3.25 on average. But I do have to note that if you take that drink out and you just average the 4.5, 3.5, and 4 for the service, ambiance, and theming, and the food, it is an average of 4. So forget the drinks. Don't spend the extra 15, 16 bucks, whatever it was, to get a special cocktail. Ignore that and just...
Go get a margarita in Mexico.
Yeah, right. So definitely, if you have anyone in your travel party that likes princesses and wants to get their bang for their buck on meeting princesses, this is where you go.
I would, definitely. If you are liking these videos, please hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss the next dining review.
And we will see you on the next one.